In this video, I'll be covering bar checks, beams, and some basic header information like title, composer, and subtitle. So bar checks aren't technically necessary, but you should use them, and you should put them where bar lines are expected to fall. Now, with bar checks, the program can verify that you've entered durations correctly, and plus it keeps your input code organized. So I highly recommend that you use them. Now, to input bar checks, for example, at the end of this measure here, you hold Shift and the backslash key, and that inputs the bar symbol. Now, personal preference, I like to input a comment after every bar check, just so I can keep track of which bar is which. This really comes in handy when you have larger scores and you're trying to debug something and keep track of everything. It's not required, it's just something that I like to do. If you want to manually beam some notes together, let me zoom in here for a second. So say, for example, I wanted to beam these 4 notes together. Well, to do that, you go to the end of the first note that you'd like to beam, and you use the square bracket. And then you go to the end of where you'd like the beam to finish, and do the other square bracket. That's how you force a manual beam. So when we re-engrave this, you'll notice over here that these 4 notes are now beamed together. Let me zoom out for a second. And finally, if you'd like to add some header information like title and composer, you can do that up here. You need a header block. Don't forget to do your closing brace. And here you can input things like title, composer, and even a subtitle. How about for solo viola? Now when we engrave this, you'll notice that everything populates, and this is basically all I wanted to cover in this video. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.